What's happening, people? I'm back in the kitchen again, and today I have got something that should be, now I emphasise on should be, fantastic. I have had one of these products before and it was unbelievable. It was the lamb shank, and it was like a minted lamb shank. It was fantastic, from the Morrison's The Best range. Now this is not frozen, this is fresh. However, it probably is freezable. There's a long date on it, so I don't know how fresh it actually is. But we're going to try this today. Slow cooked beef and Saltaire Ale Stew. 500 grams, and it says it serves two. Look at that. Looks fantastic. It says cooks in 40 minutes, British beef. It's a bit of stew. You know, when the weather's cold, you can't beat a bit of stew. And when the stew's nice, it is fantastic. Now, I don't have any dumplings or any dumpling mix, unfortunately, or anything to make actual dumplings homemade from scratch. So, we're going to have to do without. I do have a few cheap Yorkshire puddings and half a bag of mini roasties. So, we're going to have some potatoes with it. I'm actually going to peel some potatoes as well, and we're going to have some mashed potato with it. So, just a bit of a mashed potato, Yorkshire pudding, roast potato, bit of stew on top. We'll see how it turns out. But the review is about this best, Morrison's The Best. So let's take a look at this box. So this is the box. Slow cooked beef and Saltaire Ale Stew. And it says, British beef chuck slow cooked for 6 hours for tenderness in our rich, full flavoured Saltaire blonde ale gravy with carrots and onions. Serves two, cooks in 40 minutes. And that is a traffic light system there. I'm not sure what SB stands for, but there is Red Tractor certified beef there. Half a pack, 280 calories, 3 amber and 1 green. Like I say, this is just refrigerated, not frozen, and I bought this literally at the beginning of January, so you've got nearly 2 months on the date. Is that all it says on the sides? Yep. The best beef and Saltaire Ale Stew is part of our premium collection, created to an irresistible recipe using the finest ingredients to bring you a little bit of luxury every day. I must admit, I've not had a bad meal from the best range. It says there straight away, this product contains alcohol. Slow cooked seasoned beef pieces with carrots and onions and a Saltaire ale based gravy. Barley and wheat allergens there are the ingredients. You've got 64% beef, 6% onion, 6% carrot. So, there we go. And the nutritional information in more detail for you guys that know what you're talking about. I, of course, do not. 32.7 grams of protein here in half a pack. So if you eat this all by yourself, 65 grams of protein at only 18.2 grams of carbs. Not too bad. How to cook? Okay, so preheat your oven as shown, remove outer packaging, empty contents of pouch into an oven-proof dish, cover loosely with foil, cook in the centre of the oven for 30 minutes, remove dish from oven, discard foil and stir, return to the oven for a further 10. So, let's just open this up. So it just comes in a pack like that. Oh, pre-made stew, of course. So we'll get it into an oven-proof dish, cover it loosely with foil, and I'll bring you back in half an hour when it's time to have a look at it, and I'll get making the mashed potato and things like that. Okay, so let's talk about the price of this. Are you ready for this? If you stood up, I recommend you sit down, because this stew, 500 grams, remember, £7. Unbelievable price. So expensive, that really. I can see the comments now. You could make the biggest stew in the world for £7. But this is nice and easy in the oven. I suppose a slow cooker, I've done a stew before. Did I do one on a budget week? But this has to be good, doesn't it? The lamb shank from this range was good. Very, very good. So that's why I thought I'll try this. It's new. I've also got a curry coming, probably tomorrow. But this was £7. Serves two, it says. 500 grams. That's not a lot of stew for £7. Let's hope it lives up to its price, and it's worth paying the extra for the quality. We'll see. I mean, I suppose when you compare it to, like, I love Irish stew. I'm from my background, my council estate upbringing. We used to have tins of Irish stew. I could have a tin of Irish stew and a couple of slices of nice buttered bread, and I'd be happy. But even Irish stew's about £2.50 now for a tin. So maybe this is not that bad. We'll see. Proper beef chuck. It does look nice, and the smell in here, let me tell you. But will it be £7 worth? We'll see. We're about to find out, because it's time to get it out and stir it. And then it's got 10 minutes left. The mash is about done. The roast is about done. I'm going to put the Yorkshire puddings in there. Yeah, and we're going to have a little stew dinner. So, come and have a look at this now. Wow, look at that. You don't get that in Irish stew, let me tell you. Look at that piece of beef there. Wowzer. So we give this a mix up now. Oh, there's a few of them as well. Really nice, this, by the looks of it. Just cover that beef up, that beef chuck. It's falling apart already under the spoon. That's a good sign, people. That is a good sign. Right. So we'll leave it uncovered now, so that can go away. Back in for 10 minutes. Okay, so it's ready. Look at that. Look at that beef chuck in there. Wow. Oh, you can see it. It's falling apart under the fork. I've got the rest all sorted up. Mashed potato, roast potato, Yorkshire pudding. The girls have taken theirs. They're having a piece of chicken, not this stew, so there'll be some left over. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit on that plate, give you guys a closer look, and then we'll have a taste. Okay, so that is it. It's all important taste time. Now, it looks fantastic, smells fantastic, and I have just licked the fork and I got a little taste of that Saltaire blonde ale gravy, and it is really rich. But we're going to start, we can only start in, whoa, look at that. Look at this piece of beef here. It's just falling apart on my fork. Look at this. Wow. Nice. So I know it's just going to be melt in the mouth beef chuck. Beautiful. Fibrous. Soft, delicate, tender beef. That is absolutely fantastic. and there's like 5 or 6 big pieces in here, massive pieces of beef. Look at that beef just falling apart. Wow. The gravy. The ale gravy, unbelievable. You can taste them onions in there, and you can see a few carrots. The carrots, even though it says 6% carrots, 6% onions, you can definitely taste the onions more than the carrots. But yeah. Wow, another fantastic one from Morrison's, the best range. Oh, this is unbelievable. I'm gonna go enjoy that. Sometimes, I know this channel has been based a lot around budget, and I've done a lot of budget foods, but sometimes it's nice to treat yourself, and these are the best range from Morrison's. I've had 2 now, the lamb shank and this, absolutely fantastic. It is 10 out of 10 for flavour. It's just the price. It all depends on your budget. Everybody's different. Everybody has an individual budget. Some people will not be able to afford to pay £7 for this stew. But let me tell you, if you can, then you should, because that is worth it. Absolutely delightful. I'm just imagining a few little dumplings in there. Oh, that would have been absolutely banging. What do you guys think? Tomorrow I've got a lamb curry from this best range. That should be, if anything, if the other ones have been anything to go by, it should be excellent. So I'm looking forward to that now for tomorrow. And I'll catch you on the next one. Wow. Just wow. Did somebody say just... What's happening, people? Back in the kitchen again. Hope you're all fantastic. Would be special. Wouldn't buy that again.